Hi, I'm Christy and welcome to the Go DIY, the Go Do It Yourself workshop. Okay, here's one for you. I have, if you're anything like me, have collected like 100 of these lanyards from different events, and when we actually used to be able to be really close together and tons of people would be all in one room and we'd all have to have these beautiful necklaces with our name tags and all of that. Oops. So I just haven't been able to bring myself to throw them away, hopefully, like you. And I got to a point where they were taking up so much room, I thought, I'm just going to have to let them go. But first, I'm going to Google and I'm going to find some things that maybe I can do with these lanyards. I tell you what, I Googled all over Google Earth, Google World, whatever you want to call it, and I honestly couldn't find much of anything better than you could hang your keys from it. Duh. So I did a little brainstorming and I came up with some things, and now I have so many uses for these lanyards. So I have to show some of these to you right now. All right, let's do this. What I've done here is I have just a couple of magnetic hooks on a magnet door. And this is actually just to mimic maybe hooks that you have in your wall, some that you have from your ceiling, or even picture hooks. You could use those, or nails, good strong nails in the wall for these projects. So I'm going to put these down. I'm just going to grab two of these that are similar, I don't know, in look, but definitely in the length. I want two that are about the same size. All right, hang those. And then I have just this piece of scrap wood, nothing fancy. If you have that like farmhouse thing happening, then great, you don't even have to sand it. And this is just a piece of scrap plywood I had. Literally just going to hang it like this. Whoops. All right. And then maybe you have some little trinket or whatnot. Maybe you have a fancy little ceramic owl with your cutest little succulents in it, whatever. And you could actually take these out, put a longer board, have all kinds of different things on there. Maybe even some lightweight books, depending on the strength of your hooks. And I don't know, I think this is pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to show you another one. And I'm just going to use these same hooks here. I'm sorry, the same lanyards here. I'm going to hang them on one hook. And I'm using my pegboard here so that anybody else who has a pegboard in their workshop, in their garage, storage room, whatever. I did this one, and this one was probably one of my favorites. Check that out. Voila! Because I know you can buy a drill holder, but come on, that's pretty sweet. So let me show you some that are over by my sink now. Okay, this one I literally just came up with out of necessity. So I have these towels that I use at my utility sink. I have shop towels, rags all over the place. So I realized if I just hang a couple of these on my shelf, or I could throw a couple of nails into this board on my wall. I'm not super picky, but this was just super easy. And I can hang my towels here. And over the last couple of days, this has been super handy because they dry so much faster because they're not leaning on anything. So, and I'm not picky about the decor here, so I have one more I'm really excited to share with you because let's say I didn't want to have these towels there. And I wanted something, and actually I don't have anything right now. Hang that. I have no idea what this went to, but I found it in a garbage can. And I'm going to just throw this roll of paper towels because I don't have a paper towel dispenser anywhere around here, but I do now. And actually this one gave me an idea because I could use a longer pole. And in our storage room at home where I keep all of our Christmas and birthday wrapping paper, I could actually just spread these lanyards out, hang them from the rafters that are down there. put an old shower rod and hang, or several shower rods, and then I would just need to pin it here and here, and I could have multiple pipes running through there and multiple rolls of wrapping paper. Actually, I think when I leave here, I'm gonna go and do that myself. So I still have one more I need to show you all. Okay, I have another project for you. Actually, this one is super useful. You're gonna love it because everybody has something that they try to store in their garage or in a storage room between the studs, any bare studs. That's actually right now where I have all of our wrapping paper. But here in the workshop, I have some random poles. So what I'm going to do here, and these things constantly fall and freak me out, and they're way too loud. So I'm just actually going to drill a little pilot hole. And the height that you do this at is really going to depend on what you have sitting here. If you have scrap wood or something, maybe it's taller. And since this is just a storage type of thing, I call it my stud strap. I'm not going to be too picky on it being level and all that. So drill some pilot holes, just put in some super simple hooks. Now if you have something that has any kind of substantial weight to it that could fall, then maybe go with a heavy duty hook here. So just going to find a lanyard that fits. Voila! Check that out. Now they're not crashing on the floor. Maybe. At least they're not falling out over onto anything. So that first one didn't work out so well. Had way too much give in it. I needed something tighter. Obviously, I have plenty to choose from. So I found another one, and you may have to do the same thing. Maybe you need to adjust the hooks or maybe measure ahead of time. Now that I've shown you how to do it, go do it yourself. I'm Christy at the Go DIY Workshop.